It's all about fishing. It's all about hunting. It's all about the great outdoors. And it's all about outdoors with Captain Roy and Cheryl.
And good morning.
Wait, I didn't get it started.
I'm going to start this way more.
If I don't hit the button hard enough, let me see what I've done here.
We'll start with sticking our tongue out at her this morning.
Alright, let's try it again. 2, 1, go.
And good morning and welcome aboard. I'm Captain Roy.
And I'm Cheryl Little, and we're at the Bear Creek Lodge this morning.
And I want to welcome you home, Cheryl. Cheryl been off gallivanting on vacation.
I know, it's so hard getting back to the real world, but I had the best time. I got to hang out, of course, with DOA, fished a lot of DOA products, and hung out with all the Hobie crew from California. And it was just a blast. They have just released a new Hobie Pro Angler 12.
A what now?
It's called a Hobie Pro Angler 12. It's a nice kayak. You can actually stand up and push it like a flats boat. It's a great kayak. You need to try it. Brad at Sunjammers has got one that you can demo if you're interested in it, but it's a definitely must try.
I hope you shot a lot of film because
I did,
we'll
yep.
see some of your trip. And I want to say a good morning this morning. Cheryl, Captain Bill Smith. Now he called the other morning right at our call-in when we were giving away up there for the call-in, and I thought it was what he wanted, but no, he said he wanted to tell us how much he enjoyed the show. And I think everybody did. I enjoyed the show last Saturday, and Cheryl, you just never cease to amaze me about how you use that camera, especially underwater.
I had Georgia to be able to videotape, and Georgia's awesome on camera. And then, of course, my little niece, she's actually a big girl now, Corinne. So I had two good subjects. You can't go wrong with those pretty girls. It
was a good show. Captain Bill says he watches the show every Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And
you had Guy Jody Wells with Kim, and Kim outfished y'all. We saw that on TV.
Yeah.
But we have a good fishing report too from Guy Jody Wells, if you want to give that. Jody says that the brim are still on the beds, but the lake has been so rough that it's been hard to fish for him. Says when it calms down a bit, I can put you on them. And he also says that he would love to take you and I fishing, so we need to take up Guy Jody Wells on that.
We are going to do that. We are going to do that one day, Jody, I guarantee you.
Definitely.
We've got a good show lined up today, Cheryl. We've got some fishing, and we've got our special guest, Ronnie Groom. It's always has something interesting to talk about, and today's going to be scalloping. Get people ready to go catch those, pick up those scallops.
He brought in some really neat stuff to show.
And we're going to have a call in.
Yep, at the end of the show, so get your telephones ready.
But I tell you what, let's do some fishing first.
Okay.
And I had a cootie on my boat last week too. I took Terry O'Toole and his daughter Krista, and I named this show The Big Red. Watch this and we'll be right back with some fishing.
Bayou George Hardware, located on Highway 2301, first store on the right. We carry a complete line of FRM feed, chicken feed, goat feed, worm feed, horse feed, cattle feed, dog food, catfish food, floating or sinking. A complete line.
If you need a key made, we can make it. We also have a full line of plumbing supplies, water heaters, and water pumps. And don't forget, we also carry groceries.
And both locations carry ethanol-free gas.
Bayou George Hardware, located on Highway 2301, first store on the right.
I tell you what I like about Coram. I like the food, I like the price, I like the quality, I like the quantity of it. But what I like most about Coram Steak and Eggs is I like that friendly atmosphere that I always find when I'm down out there. It's owned and operated by Linda and Willie Coram. They are the original, and they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and their breakfast out of this world. And my favorite is the world famous Coram Heavenly Hash. Coram Steak and Eggs, 804 South Tyndall Parkway.
DOA Lures, the unfair advantage. Mark Nichols molded the world's first plastic shrimp at his kitchen table in 1989. Today, DOA Lures offers 4 sizes of shrimp in 54 colors, along with a complete line of lures for both inshore and offshore use, as well as freshwater.
And what I like the most about DOA Lures, they are American made.
DOA Lures available at your local tackle retailer or go online at doalures.com.
Hi folks, I'm BJ with BJ's Marine. This has been a family-owned and operated business for over 20 years. We pride ourselves in the sales and service of Nissan and Tohatsu outboards. At BJ's, we have factory-trained and authorized technicians for Nissan and Tohatsu. We also repair most any make or model outboard. Call or come by BJ's Marine Service at 1317 Transmitter Road. And folks, we really do appreciate your business.
Just sitting here at Callaway Bayou waiting on my party to get here, and it looks like there's a couple of dead fish, maybe 3 over there. Old cat there, he was about to go out there and try to get him one of them, but he didn't. That's more birds over there waiting on a minute or something to come in. Looks like there's a heron and a couple of 3 egrets that's hungry, so maybe the fish will be hungry this morning. We're gonna go over here to East Bay and give them a shot. I believe I saw my party pull in up there. Terry O'Dell.
O'Toole.
And you didn't get lost. You found us all right.
Yep.
Good.
Yep. All ready to go, bright and shiny this morning. My daughter's coming with us.
Oh, our daughter?
My daughter?
Okay. I thought we were going to have old Eric this morning.
Eric isn't here yet.
Let me get this pretty girl here.
Oh, goodness.
Hold on. Who have I got?
Krista O'Toole.
Krista.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Krista, welcome aboard.
I'm going to change right now.
Let's go see if we can catch fish.
Alrighty.
Ease him up there, Chris. Now that one won't hang on the wall. but you did catch the first one. You caught the first one.
Boys to shame.
Chrissy, we've got 2 fish to the boat. Guess who got them both to the boat?
You know.
Okay. That's a pretty one. What is it, Chrissy?
I'm trying.
Don't reel against it. Don't reel against it. Keep it up.
Yeah, just keep it up. Still got him, have you, Chrissy? Yeah, man. Right in the sun where I can't film him, but that's all right. Just have fun with the fish.
Too hard now.
Chrissy, are you having fun?
Hang on. He's under the boat. Yeah. Walk around.
Oh, what a redfish.
You told me.
That's all right.
Good gracious, what a red. You're going to wear him down there a little bit, Chrissy.
Yeah, I saw his head there. He's got.
Oh, he's so
How about that for a redfish? Chris, what's wrong, Chris?
Like he's cute. Is that bad?
Don't want to lose him. That was a good job, Chris. I'm going to tell you right now.
Well,
that was a good job. He's probably going to be too big to keep.
Yeah.
You had a lot of fun catching him, didn't you?
Oh, really? You can't keep them after they get so big?
Oh, just a second here. Yeah, okay, you're going to let him go. He's about 30 inches long.
I probably should have taken a picture from
Chris,
myself.
don't catch. If you want to keep one, you got to trim it down a little bit.
There he goes.
I'm an overachiever.
There he goes. That's a nice trout. Now hold him up.
I'm going to look like an amazing...
Do what?
I'm going to look amazing. I've got all these
Amazing,
fish
huh?
and nobody else.
Enjoy this. But, see, he's forward. I believe I can pick him up. I'll tell you, swing him around the other way, get him away from the sun. Just go the other way. There
Sorry
you go.
That.
Yeah, I think I got him in there now. About better stick him in there, stick the head under it. But you got him coming now. Hold that rascal up there. That's a pretty fish there.
Sure enough.
Okay, Chris, it's your time now.
Put me to work today.
Chrissy, you got him coming again. Oh, easy with him, Nigel. Ease him on up here. We'll put the net under. Hey, we got him in there.
He's a little guy.
You did a good job, Chrissy.
Get this.
Hey, got it. I got it. That's pretty trout.
That it is.
And Chrissy lands another one. Okay, good job, Chrissy. Chrissy, you have got something on there, let me tell you.
I felt it going, so.
Think it's gone or?
Oh, it's on.
No, it's still on there.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, you're right. It
I
is.
learned the first round.
Chrissy's caught all the big fish.
Let it take it.
You have caught all the big fish.
I actually hooked this one.
Chrissy, he's giving you a fit, isn't he? Are you making any time with him?
Yeah, is it coming in or?
Yeah, I don't get all that.
Come on. Okay. Reel him in a little bit more.
Now that is a catfish.
That's a big catfish.
When you catch one, you catch a big one there, Chrissy. About lost his hat. Got a good trout. All right.
All right, and he's loose.
And he's gone off. He's in the boat.
He's
well, you caught that one. I see that black cloud right over there. What do you reckon we better head her in?
I think so.
Well, that's a good way to end the day.
Yep, with a fish. That's right.
Panama City Gastroenterology specializes in colon cancer screening, gastroesophageal reflux disease, all aspects liver disease, and we do conduct clinical trials. We provide care in timely fashion using our extensive experience and are mindful of healthcare costs.
Folks, if you're 50 years old and haven't had a colonoscopy in the last 5 years, you need to give Doc a call.
For the latest medical news, join us today on Facebook, Panama City Gastroenterology.
You know, folks, we have got choice sponsors on our program. Every sponsor we've got is, I would do business with them, half of most of them. And the sponsor we got on this morning is one that I really believe in. I do a lot of business with. Ronnie Groom is from C&G Sporting Goods.
Good morning, buddy. How y'all doing?
Hey,
It's
Ronnie.
good. It's good to have you aboard this morning. And that's Ronnie to come in because Scallop season opens July the 1st.
Right on us.
And that's a sport that everybody just about can participate.
Good family sport.
It's good family sport. But you know, there's some folks have never been scalloping.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked Ronnie to bring stuff in here that you would need if you went down. If I went down and to go scalloping, what would I need? But I want to, first of all, Ronnie, to mention something about the safety part of it. There's going to be a lot of people down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you've got to have a dive flag.
Yeah, we've got a dive flag back here with a float on it and everything. It's, you know, you have to have this. The law requires it. It's got a sinker on the bottom to hold it down. It's got a float to keep it floating, and you got a flag. Now, depending on your boat size, you may have to have a larger flag. And you need to float this out behind you there.
Now, Ronnie, some people leave it in the boat. Is that?
Yeah, you can leave it in the boat, but you need to stay right by the boat. And the main thing is, if you're in that area down there in your boat and you're running, watch out for these flags. And don't just wait for a flag to slow down. Just slow down and idle through the area because it's so dangerous. That's the main problem in scalloping is people running the boat around like crazy.
Stay away from him. Idle when you leave the dock if you want to. He's not too far out there.
Not too far.
Don't run the boat through there because kids, regardless of how you like to restrict them and watch them, they're going to be kids, you know. And
yeah.
So 100 feet, you got to stay within 100 feet of that flag. Is that what the law says?
I think it is, but stay closer than that, you know. And,
yeah.
And there's always some guy that's going to get way out there. And if a guy's in the water and just that snorkel sticking up, it's hard to see if you're in a boat running fast. You could hit somebody in a hurry. So
that's why with this flag that you have that floats with the sinker on it, you can actually tether it to you.
Oh yeah, you can take that and tie it to your belt and drag it along with you.
Yeah, that's probably about the safest thing that you could have if you are scalloping, I would think, definitely.
And the other thing I want to caution people before I turn Ronnie loose here, don't buy cheap stuff to go down there and try to scalp it. You won't enjoy the day.
If you get a diving mask that's got a plastic lens in it, you're going to have a bad time because it stays fogged up. You know, get something with a tapered safety glass lens like this, and they're not that expensive. And
this is rubber too, right?
Yeah, this is real rubber. It's not one of those plastic things. And we carry a defogger here that you can squirt in your mask, you know, and keep it from fogging up. And we also carry a kid's mask. We carry several smaller masks, not just for kids, but for people with a smaller face. And you know, you don't want to be out there with that mask leaking on you all the time. So get something that fits. You should be able to put it on and it should seal up tight.
I went out there with one of those cheap masks on one time, Ronnie, and this was all plastic and all. And that water, you can't see it.
Can't
Keeps
keep it
coming
out.
in. You know,
It's uncomfortable.
You won't enjoy it if you don't get a good one.
Another thing, you know, if you got swim fins, it's a lot easier.
Cover a lot more territory,
Yeah, and we carry, you can see this is a very small fin. We carry them, I think, for little kids right on up to
And you know, these
13.
are my favorite. These are, you don't see these in a lot of
They're
shops.
hard to find
They're
anymore.
very hard to find, but it's got the heel support,
Right,
so
a lot
they're
of them just
super
have a strap
comfortable.
around it. And
Yeah.
we carry the extra straps and mask straps and all that too.
That is definitely my favorite.
Yeah,
that
this
fin.
is the best type for that type.
Definitely.
That type diving.
And this is also a must-have right here too.
Yes.
I
These
like
are the little booties. They zip up the side. And, you know, these are good, you know, if you're a mullet fisherman or if you're going scalloping and walking out there, there's creepy things to step on out there, and a lot of people don't like that. So
Well,
this,
you know, just anywhere in the bay. I wear mine all the time. Just
Right.
oysters. You step on
People
an
wear 'em
oyster,
fishing.
and
Yes.
it'll ruin your week.
yeah, so
Actually,
these have a good tough sole on
they
them.
do.
It's just a good item to have out there. And you got to have a snorkel. It doesn't take you, if you've never used one, it doesn't take a couple of minutes just to learn to blow that water out. In fact, you could just lift your head up and lean it back and it'll flow out.
Right.
And that's a necessary item. And one thing that I like to do when I go is I carry a spear gun of some type. This is a little small gun right here.
Now, don't give that to the kids. This is grown up too.
You know, there's a lot of responsible kids out there. You know,
Right.
you know Carson Shores.
Yeah.
That's my cousin, and he goes out into St. Joe Bay, him and his dad, and they do a lot of spear fishing for mullet, which I think is just the neatest thing. I need to tag along
While
with
you're
them.
scalloping, you can pick up, you know, have this with you, and you need a scallop bag. I didn't bring one, but you need a scallop bag, and we carry them. But while you're down there picking up scallops, and you see some mullet or you see a flounder, it was very common for me to kill 2 or 3 flounder and 4 or 5 mullet, and then I got a seafood dinner when I get home. But this is a safe type little gun right here. It's a little pole gun. You just pull it up and let it go. It's not cocked all the time, so it's a more
And
safe
I see it's
type
got
gun.
3 prongs on it. I don't think I've seen
You
one
get
like that.
yeah, we have all kind of points. You can get a single barb.
Can you change the tips out on those?
Not
or-
on this particular
Okay.
one, but most of them you can.
can?
You just
Yeah.
screw in whatever tip you want.
Neat.
I've been down there, Ronnie, scalloping, just swim right up on a big old flounder that long. I've tried to catch them with my hand.
Yeah. You carry one of those little pole guns. It's just a simple thing to get him, you know.
Yeah.
But you got to watch out. There's some fish you can spear. You know, you can spear flounder and mullet, but you can't spear redfish, I think. And
Oh, and also, this is something that I really like. Tell me about the Kirkshaw. You've got a good price on the Kirkshaw.
we bought a pile of these Kershaw knives, and this is just one I brought as a sample. We bought a big batch of them, so we're gonna have a sale on them. They're half price. For instance, this knife is $30, and you can buy it retail. You can buy it for $15. It comes with a sheath and everything.
That's a good
And
deal.
we've got about
That's a good
7 or 8
price, huh?
models of them too that you can get, and they're
Kershaws
really
are good knives too. They hold their edge. I've got a couple of the Kershaws.
Extremely
and they are,
sharp. Probably the
without a doubt, my
sharpest
favorite.
knife we stock, and we stock, you know, probably 20 different brands of knives.
You know, but you need a set of regulations, and Ronnie, you probably carry some of those down in the shop.
Yeah, we got the licenses and the regulations. You can pick them up down there.
So one-stop shop. Go
We
down
get
to
you- we get
C&G
you
Sporting
fixed up.
Goods before you go scalloping, and the folks down there will fix you up. Ronnie, thank you for being on the
Thank
program.
you, buddy.
Thanks, Ronnie. It's always good to see
guys.
you.
Yes, sir.
Hi, this is Nate with Mexico Beach Marina, formerly Markwartz Marina here in beautiful Mexico Beach. Remember, we're a key dealer for Yamaha outboards as well as a 5-star certified service department, and are proud now to be a new dealer for Edgewater powerboats. Our marina store still offers all your latest tackle, live bait, bulk ice, ethanol-free fuel, and slip rentals. And our beach store has everything you need for your day at the beach with Guy Harvey, Salt Life, Sperry, Topsider, Hook and Tackle, Bimini Bay, and much more. So come on down and see us at Mexico Beach.
Brooks Bait and Tackle. We're located at 6910 Highway 22 in Callaway. We've expanded our saltwater tackle, DOAs, gulps, trout trailers, Bomber King rigs. We've increased our Zoom selection. We have over 55 different brim poles to choose from. We have the biggest selection of H&H spinners in town. We have earthworms, red worms, green worms, and wigglers. We have live shrimp. We have ice by the scoop, by the bag, $1.25 a bag, 10-pound bag, $1.25 a bucket, or 25 cents a scoop. And most importantly, we offer non-ethanol gas. Brooks Bait and Tackle is your one-stop shop.
I remember those days. Don't let the price of gas keep you off the water. Sunjammer Water Sports, located 1 block north of Back Beach Road on Highway 79.
When you need to get the job done, nothing beats the reliability, efficiency, and value of a Kubota. And right now, during Kubota Rewards, take advantage of 0 down and 0% APR for up to 60 months on new Kubota garden tractors, compact tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles. It pays to own Orange. See your Kubota dealer today.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Sowell Tractor today.
Whether it's removing dangerous trees or planting new ones, Gulf Coast Tree Specialists can help you with all your tree care needs. Sometimes your tree problems are too big for you to handle. Even if it seems impossible to remove your tree, our licensed, bonded, and insured professionals can always find a way for a fair and reasonable price. We can also remove large and unusual items from your property. And our certified arborists can analyze root problems and evaluate structural issues. At Gulf Coast Tree Specialists, we would like to thank you for your continued support and service over the past 20 years and look forward to serving you in the future.
When you think of a successful hunting season, 2 things come to mind: Browning and C&G Sporting Goods. Browning is the best there is, and C&G Sporting Goods is your factory direct, full-line Browning dealer. C&G stocks Browning guns, camo, knives, scopes, gun safes, bows, and much more, including hunting and fishing license. Look over the new Browning BAR camo short frame and X-Bolt rifles. Why pay good money for anything less than a Browning? Browning and C&G, the best there is. Home of the experts.
Hey, that was some good fishing. Krista caught a nice redfish.
Wasn't that a fine one?
Oh, that was excellent. She caught it on the Arkansas Glow, right?
I'm afraid so, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always consistent, Arkansas Glow. That and the 411, they always catch the redfish.
You know, Cheryl, that was about a 10-minute fight. Now, and she did an excellent job. That 30-inch redfish, there's a lot of difference in catching a 30-inch redfish and catching a 27, 26, 27-inch on light tackle.
Yeah.
You just don't horse that boy too much.
That's right.
Now we did coach her just a little bit, me and her dad. And her dad was afraid she was going to lose that fish off. And I finally had to tell him, Terry, that her fish, let her catch him or let her
Well, she did a good job. That was excellent.
And we caught some good speckled trout too, as you saw there in the film. And I enjoyed taking them fishing and look forward to taking you all again soon. Yeah. I'm sure I will.
That's right.
Chris will be back down here to go fishing.
Yeah, she definitely will. I'm sure she's hooked after that. Hey, let's read a quick email that we got. This is from Mike Varnes, and Mike says that he loves watching y'all's show when he gets the time. He says he enjoys watching those big bayfish caught, especially. I can't read this morning. Says he doesn't get down to PC too often with the price of gas nowadays, though. He says, anyhow, if you would please enter me in your sweepstakes, I would certainly appreciate it. And to enter the sweepstakes, you want to go to outdoors@captainroy.com and make sure that you put your phone number down, and we'll still be giving away fishing trip with Guy Jody Wells, a canoe trip for 2 people down Econfina Creek, and a fishing trip with Captain Roy, guaranteed to catch a lot of fish, and some DOA lures. We just ordered some hats, so we'll have some hats in, and some stand stuffed spices.
Had a man call me the other day and wanted to buy one of the caps, and we out of them right now, but we'll be getting some in. Yeah. And by the way, now next week we'll be drawing for those trips.
Is it the end of the month again?
It's the end of the month,
that's
Cheryl,
amazing.
believe it
Yeah.
or not.
So make sure you get your entries in this week.
And we'll be, one more time, how do you enter?
Outdoors at CaptainRoy.com, and if you don't have a computer, you can call
722-9382. Hey, by the way, that's 850. I forget people are watching us on YouTube, and we're getting more and more viewers on our YouTube, and we appreciate that.
And to get to YouTube, what you want to do is go to our website, which is CaptainRoy.com, and it's got a little link that you could click on, and it'll take you straight to YouTube, take you to Facebook, take you to all of our sponsors, take you to the weather. So it's a great website, CaptainRoy.com.
I keep finding different things. You can go to river levels, they're on there.
Nice.
And so visit us on our website, and we appreciate every one of our YouTube viewers. By the way, Cheryl, I checked it this week, and we've got over 4,500 people that have watched our show from YouTube. And
that's great. It is growing.
Don't want to forget you all. You can enter the sweepstakes too.
That's right. Hey, look at this picture, Captain Roy. This picture, Georgia, our stand stuff buddy, caught a ling underneath the DuPont Bridge. Isn't that neat?
A ling on the DuPont Bridge?
Yep, they were fishing under the DuPont Bridge, and she hooked up on a nice ling and landed it, so she had a good day. They caught some reds and some other stuff while they were there fishing.
Now, that's the Tyndall Bridge, we call it.
That's the Tyndall Bridge.
Tyndall Bridge.
Yep, they had a good day fishing.
I had a good report of some people catching some redfish. Now, they were over on the south side, I believe, fishing from the hill.
Oh, really? Okay.
And caught redfish there. And by the way, the redfish are still running, and they're still following several mullet. But now they started fishing. They started falling the tide, Cheryl. The redfish and speckled trout, whereas they were kind of staying out of the bayous, especially the speckled trout. A lot of them have spawned now, and they're going back up into bayous with the tide and into shallows. And then as the day heats up, they're moving out into the flat, into deeper water. But you can catch them on DOA bait. That's all we use.
I know we're going to start rigging them too with the DOA shrimp underneath a popping cork. When I was down over at Stuart, Florida, that was something that they fish with, and it was a real successful way to fish.
The shrimp under the float.
The shrimp under the popping cork. So we're going to get some of those and try that too. So
well, I've got one rigged up. It's not one of their floats, and they have the regular popping float.
Yep. It kind of makes the noise. I guess it gets the fish's attention, and then they turn and hit on it. So that's good. And
with scallop season around the corner again, let me urge folks to not go buy cheap stuff. Go down to C&G Sporting Goods and pick up good stuff. And by the way, Ronnie is going to give away. He's going to give away a call-in this morning.
He is. He's going to give away a $15 gift certificate to C&G Sporting Goods, and call 625-3273 and win a $15 gift certificate to C&G Sporting Goods.
Thank you all for watching the show, folks. We've got to get out of here, and remind you to tune in again next Saturday at the same time. And remember to always
try to be as good to him as he is to you.
Good day. Okay, folks, it's time to wrap it up and go to the barn.